So this weekend marks the 50th anniversary of the moon landings, and we've been celebrating that, bringing great performers into the town. We're giving an enormous number of people a chance to be creative. And thirdly, we're giving one particular person in the town a chance to take their huge musical talent and put that onto a bigger stage and hopefully lead to even greater things.
My name is Jeff Edge. I'm a composer and I specialise as a songwriter for children's voices.
So it all started about a year ago when local composer Jeff Edge came to me and told me about a piece of music that he'd originally written in 2001, I believe it was.
I had this commission from Surrey Schools, and they wanted to have a cantata that was about 20-25 minutes long. A cantata is, in effect, it's a story told in song and narrative. And I ended up writing this piece called Apollo One Giant Leap, and we performed it at the Barbican. I went to Mark and we had this meeting. I said, I have a cantata, it lasts 28 minutes. I'd really like to do a large performance with children from the area and anyone else who wants to be involved.
So what started out as a conversation with Jeff about maybe we could involve a school and we could have a small ensemble come and play at once and we could think of a venue for that, just grew and grew and grew. The fundamental purpose of it, of course, is to promote learning through using the arts. It's to show what a powerful tool the arts are, to do more than just create pure art. They can actually be a fantastic tool for learning. And so there was a music aspect to it, there was an art aspect to it, a science aspect to it, and a history aspect to it. And the artworks were all created through workshops delivered by Sarah Butterworth from Emerald Ant. She went into the schools and we had scientists go into the schools and talk about what the moon landings involved, what the science of it was, what astronomy is all about. And then that was translated into the creation of these paper and willow and bamboo artworks, which are all illuminated inside. And the kids get a chance as well to express themselves in cutouts and painting on the outside of the lanterns. There's a series of activities taking place in Mornbury Rings, the Henge Monument in the centre of Dorchester, which acts as a superb natural arena for outdoor events.
Ellie Velasquez came into the picture as project manager, and we started developing the production from that.
As soon as the musicians are here, we're going to start rehearsing.
The starting point was to make sure that we didn't take a selective approach to the people who were participating.
I wanted it to be fairly broadcast, because to have a big celebration I thought was the way forward. So we talked about who would be involved, and we felt the age group that would be perfect for it would be the early part of the middle schools.
In Dorchester we have 3 middle schools. We chose the Year 5s as our singer performers to go on stage. We've also got fantastic extra input from the Hardy's Choir, which is a senior school, our senior school here.
My name's Hannah Trevorrow and I work for the DASP Music Service. I was brought in right at the beginning to help plan the event and work with everybody on this event. With Jeff, I visited all the middle schools and we taught all the Year 5s all the songs that they're going to sing tonight.
She's part of the music department at Thomas Hardy's, and Hannah has just been tireless in her determination to spread the message about this project. She's gone into the first schools as well, introducing the children to the anthem, Touch the Moon. We're also really blessed that we've got some fantastic community choirs here. So they're coming in and they're singing in a very poignant, special moment in the whole performance.
I hadn't really considered putting a more adult group in. So I then had to develop something for soprano, alto, tenor and bass. So it had to have a little bit more written for it there.
We began rehearsals way back in February. I think the rehearsals have gone extremely well, and I have to say the last 2 weeks of rehearsals have been exceptionally good. The behaviour of the children has been fantastic. They all know their work, they're very confident, and I think that's going to add to the power of the performance.
By the time we had started doing our dress rehearsals, if you like, I was pretty confident that we had a really good good cantata ready to roll.
What do you think of my hat?
I'm Alistair Malloy. I'm the musical director for Apollo One Giant Leap.
He specialises in concerts for children. So he was the ideal man, really, to have on board. And he's a great guy to work with.
In the performance later on this evening, my job is, as conductor, I've got to coordinate all the various choirs we've got on the stage. I've got to coordinate the instrumental ensemble that we got in front. I've got to send signals to Graham, our narrator. I'm mission control.
The whole community aspect of it was absolutely essential to us. On Sunday, there's a Learn to be an Astronaut Day, and both that and the Outdoor Cinema are collaborative events with Dorchester Town Council. So Learn to be an Astronaut is all about children being able to come down to Mulberry Rings, meet scientists, meet physicists, astronomers.
Today's event is really about is trying to encourage young people to get into their STEM subjects, so science, technology, engineering and maths, and particularly to get more girls kind of engaged in those subjects.
The constant over the weekend is the presence of Luke Jerram's incredible Museum of the Moon, which you can see behind me here. And what's fascinating about this artwork is that it evolves as people see it. It's one of those classic examples of artworks only really existing when people interact with them.
It was amazing. It felt like the moon was actually there, and it felt like I was in space. Awesome, fantastic, and brilliant.
Oh, it's just amazing, and it's completely engrossing.
Incredible. It's just incredible because it inspired me to become an astronaut, and one day I would like to step on the moon.
What do you think is the most wonderful moment that has occurred during the creation of this wonderful event?
It's been the wonderful partnership that Dorchester Arts has had with Dorchester Town Council.
Can we have a huge extra round of applause for Dorchester Town Council, please?
We've got about 45 minutes till I get into my concert gear. I'm going to come on before the main event starts and warm up the audience a little bit in a musical way. There's a song that we're going to invite everybody to join in with. This piece follows every step of the Apollo 11 mission. Blue on the horizon.
I'm hugely excited to see Jeff's amazing piece performed in this way for the first time with these superb musicians that we've got, really first-class, high-profile players. It's just very, very exciting.
For as long as man has been on the earth, the night sky has been a fascination. The unending dark void, the billions of stars whose light has taken millennia to reach us. The beauty of these celestial bodies, so far from Earth, takes your breath away.
I have to say, I love these projects because it's amazing to see the transformation in people, whether it's children, parents, teachers. they almost always find this kind of thing extremely moving, and that's very rewarding for me.
A project like this is so important, especially at a time when music is being marginalised in the schools. This shows the power of people getting together and singing together, performing together. And the thing is, it's not just for the performers who benefit from this, it's from the audience as well, but also the word spreads through their parents, their family members, that they've made a commitment to this project and they've seen it through from the beginning to end.
Music and the arts in particular are really well supported here. And I think there is this drive in Dorchester itself to be a creative community. And if they're not actually the creators themselves, they are the supporters. So one complements the other.
It makes you feel involved in things that you never thought you would be.
I thought it was wonderful, but I'm biased. My son was in it, so yeah, so it was very good. I was very impressed.
Having lived here all my life, I've seen a lot of events here, but this is probably the best I've seen, and just shows what could be done as well in the future, I think, so really good.
It was a little bit sterile here when I was younger. These places didn't get used, and now, you know, and it's popular. They get packed.
So you've got the children, you've got the community choirs, you've got Thomas Hardy choirs, you've got the parents and everything. It was just really nice to see everyone working together for a joint project.
The kids did me really proud. It's been amazing. They did really well. They pulled out the bag. They went for it. They gave it 110%, and it was incredible.
I think it was better than I could ever have expected. I was, as they say, I was blown away.
Desire.